In searing heat, Queensland has turned on its best for Prince Charles and Camilla. Longreach is their first stop in a jam-packed Diamond Jubilee tour of Australia.
Down they came into the heart of Australia. A welcome for Charles and Camilla. Big handshakes, big hats and curtsies. Governor-General Quinton Bryce greeting the visitors. This is the long-awaited chance for the Prince to introduce Camilla to Australia and Australia to Camilla. He's been coming here for 46 years. It's his 15th trip. This is her first visit. Charles has made no secret he wants her to share his affection for a country he's known since he was a schoolboy. Camilla was certainly well prepared, a cool outfit in springtime colours, sporting a parasol against the outback heat. The Duchess enjoyed an early brush with some Australians in Port Moresby this morning, spotting Aussie veterans commemorating the 70th anniversary of Kokoda.
I heard you were here and there was no way that I was going to be kept away from seeing you.
The unscheduled meeting threw the royal timetable out of kilter, but it was a heartfelt moment. Then the couple headed to Longreach, distance across northern Australia, a reminder why the Royal Flying Doctor's so important. Naming a new plane, seeing how the operation works, getting a dose of Queensland heat. Well, you can't come to Queensland and not meet a horse. Young riders forming a guard of honour at the Stockman's Hall of Fame. Inside, the Royals got a taste of Australia's pioneering days, a chance to experience one of the ear-splitting skills of life in the bush. A present just in case the Prince ever takes up droving, and a moment for the royal scrapbook, face to face with a joey.
It's the first time for
There was time for an evening stroll down an avenue of well-wishers. The final event of the afternoon, a big Aussie barbecue attended by 300 lucky locals. All of it a nice reminder for Charles of earlier visits and a Barbie baptism for Camilla.
Alison Ariotti joins us live from Longreach, and it must be an amazing atmosphere there.
It certainly is, Melissa. That Barbie, or those Barbies are expecting to really fire up now that Charles and Camilla have arrived at the Cattleman's Bar and Grill for the community event. They already were meant to be in the sky on their way to Melbourne, but they've pushed back their timing here on the ground. I guess just wanting to spend more time with the locals. They've been so warm with people walking down the street, talking with them and spending time here at the barbecue. Certainly, I guess, indulging the Longreach locals and spending some quality time. There'll be some Queensland prawns on the barbie, as well as lamb koftas and some beef washed down with 4X and some good Queensland wines. It's certainly a very big day in the Longreach calendar, but it's not the first time this town has been gripped by royal fever.
This might be the third time Stan Emsley has dusted off his tuba for a royal visit, but he's still got the jitters.
I'm nervous as hell, even sitting here.
As the oldest member of the Longreach Town Band, he also played when the Queen visited in 1970 and again in the 80s.
I'm in favour of the Queen and the Prince and all that sort of thing.
Stan's not the only resident with a link to royal visits past. The Queen had quite an impact on locals when she opened the Stockman's Hall of Fame in 1988.
Seriously, I've never been in such a big crowd.
She just had a very pleasant nature about her. Fantastic horse.
Service station owner John Palmer once opened the door for the Queen. The Prince's pit stop is proving just as exciting.
Since about Friday, Saturday, Sunday and certainly today, it's pumped up a few cogs now. It's really full on.
They may have only been here for 2 hours, but there's no doubt this visit will be added to Longreach folklore, especially for the locals who've lined the streets. One local baker has even made a YouTube video for the occasion, the Prince's unofficial tour of the outback town.
Only place in Queensland, eh? And he's landing here.
Maybe we're just lucky, or maybe they just like Longreach.
Lauren Ellis, 9 News.
Now, Melissa, it's a hectic schedule from here on in. That plane will take off shortly for Melbourne. Tomorrow, Charles and Camilla will be presenting the Melbourne Cup to the winners. On Wednesday, they'll visit Adelaide. They'll go to a winery there. Thursday, they'll be in Hobart and they'll visit the Australian Antarctic Division before heading to Sydney on Friday. They've got plenty planned for their day in Sydney. I know you'll be pleased to know this information as well, Melissa. The dress that Camilla is wearing is a green poppy dress by Anna Valentine.
Good to know, Alison. Thank you.